What is up, ladies and genitals? Four Eyes in here, coming at you, coming through, and in today's video I will be giving my top 5 weapons that got buffed during the patch of 1.17. There was a lot of buffs and nerfs to weapons in the Season 3 mid-season patch, which includes assault rifles, light machine guns, pistols, and snipers. The 5 weapons that I will be sharing with you today benefited the most out of the patch and are the big winners, so without further ado, let's get started with our number 5 spot, which is the Krig 6. What the patch did to the Krig 6 was buff its bullet velocity from 625 to 686 meters per second, which is the 3rd highest in the assault rifle class. They also reduced the bullet velocity penalty on the 15.5 contour barrel from 25% to 12%, but the reason why the Krig is so good is because they buffed its best attachment, which is the 19.7 Ranger barrel. Before the patch, it would increase your bullet velocity by 100%, but after the patch, it now gives you an additional 126%. When you equip this attachment, it gives the Krig 6 the highest bullet velocity achievable in the assault rifle class. You combine that with its laser-like recoil and it feels like this gun is a hit scan from range. I am definitely giving the Krig 6 more love after the patch. I used to think recoil alone couldn't carry a gun, but in the Krig 6 case, it definitely feels like it can. Here is my best class setup for the Krig 6. It is the Millstop Reflex, Suppressor or Infantry Compensator, 19.7 Ranger Barrel, Mounted Flashlight, Field Agent Grip, 40 round mags, Airborne Elastic Wrap, and the Raider stock. Moving on to our number 4 spot is the M60. I also want to shout out the RPD as an honorable mention. The M60 and RPD got massive buffs to their bullet velocity. The M60 went from 600 to a whopping 791 meters per second, giving it the highest base bullet velocity in the LMG class. The RPD went from 475 to 684 meters per second, which is the most improvement by a LMG. But I want to focus on the M60. I think this gun doesn't get enough recognition because it is outshined by the Stoner and RPD, since the RPD is nimble like a assault rifle, but the M60 has a fast time to kill, especially if you get a headshot, which turns it into a 2-tap machine. If you equip the right attachments, which I will be sharing, this thing is a legit laser beam. It has high damage and a fast time to kill, making it the best LMG for killing multiple people. It is a LMG, so don't try to run and slay out. This gun is best for holding down power positions. If that means camping to you, then camp. The gun is not a light portable weapon like SMG, so if you get caught out running, you will most likely die. So stay in the back and watch over your teammates with the newly buffed M60. My best class setup for the M60 is the Vision Tech 2x scope, SOCOM Eliminator, Task Force Barrel, Mounted Flashlight, Field Agent Grip, Fast Mags, Airborne Elastic Wrap, and the Raider stock. Next, in our number 3 spot is the Pharah. Surprisingly enough, the Pharah got a buff to its bullet velocity. It went from 675 to 729 meters per second, giving it the highest value in the assault rifle class. It also got its headshot multiplier increased from 1.25x to 1.4x, which was the big buff that it got. What that means now is it takes one headshot to make the Pharah kill faster at all ranges. The Pharah did get a minor nerf, which was its maximum damage range reduced from 31 to 30 and its minimum damage range reduced from 28 to 27. What this nerf does is the Pharah will no longer have an infinite one-shot kill range in hardcore. Now the one-hit kill range is 62 meters. For reference, 62 meters is the highest effective damage range for a fully auto weapon, so don't worry about this nerf because there are barely any sightlines where you will have a fight of 62 meters, allowing you to kill in one shot in hardcore with the Pharah. The Pharah was always a good gun. The only weakness it really has is it has the slowest ADS, sprint out speed, and it has a weird bouncy recoil pattern that is low and easy to control if you can master it. It's always been one of the best guns in the game, and it got even better. Here is my class setup for the Pharah. It is the GRU Suppressor, 19.5 Liberator Barrel, 40 round mags, GRU Elastic Wrap, and the KGB Skeletal stock. In our number 2 spot is the AK-47. It's probably the best gun on the list, but it isn't the most improved. That's why I place it in the number 2 spot. The AK-47 always had one weakness, and it was its bullet velocity. The gun is just so good in so many areas, but the AK-47 had the lowest bullet velocity in the assault rifle class of 490. Then they buffed it to 702 meters per second, which is the 2nd highest in the assault rifle class, right behind the Pharah. The AK-47 was considered by some as the best assault rifle even before the buff to its bullet velocity, and it got even better. Its time to kill up close beats out a good number of the submachine guns up close. You mix that up with high damage, low recoil, fast ADS, and you're potentially looking at the best gun in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. There is a reason why this gun is banned in league play and professional play, because submachine guns would be rendered useless if they let this beast allowed. SMG players wouldn't even exist if I was playing with money on the line or if my family was held hostage. This is one of the guns I would whip out. If you're having a bad day and you just want to pummel some players, this gun should be on the top of your priority list. Did I mention that you literally unlock this weapon right away? Yeah, so here is my best class setup for the AK-47, so you can slay out as well. Here is the class setup, starting off with the Millstop Reflex, Spetsnaz Compensator or Suppressor, 18.2 VDV Reinforced Barrel, Mounted Flashlight, Spetsnaz Grip, 40 round mag, GRU Elastic Wrap, and the KGB Skeletal Stock. Finally, in a number 1 spot is the M82 Barrett 50 cal Sniper, and I know what you're thinking, is this a troll pick? I promise you it's not. The M82 got a 50 cal bullet worth of buffs. It did get some nerfs like the slower fire rate, but now you can ADS faster, and the most important thing was they increased the area of the gun's one-hit kill potential. Before the buff, it had the same one-hit kill potential as the Pellington. Then they made it like a real 50 cal, not that wussy sniper it was before. Now it kills in the upper arms and torso. However, when you equip the Tiger Team barrel, it actually has the same one-hit kill potential as the ZRG, where you could literally shoot someone in the nuts and get a one-hit kill. If I was playing combined arms mode or holding down a lane, this is the sniper I would pick. It has the fastest fire rate, even with the nerfs. I think it's a win because it used to have insane recoil where you would have to make heavy adjustments to your aim. With the fire rate nerf, the gun just resets naturally on its own, even when you try to fire it as fast as you can, so I think it ends up being better in a way with the slower fire rate. I think this is the best sniper if you are trying to get better at sniping. It has an amazing one-hit kill potential with the highest fire rate, making it very forgiving. I will say this is one of the worst quick scoping snipers, since whenever you shoot it, it feels like you're sinking in quicksand, making it almost impossible to get a shot off and reposition like all the other snipers. Play slow and stay in ADS for as long as you can, and this sniper will show you why it deserves the number 1 spot. Here is the loadout for our winner, the M82. I rock the stabilizer, 22.6 Tiger Team, 7 round mags, Serpent Wrap, and the Raider pad. That is it for my list. Let me know if my class setup and list of buffed weapons helped you out. I hope you guys slay out and have a good time trying out these weapons. Other than that, namaste my friends, and I will talk to you all next time.